Yo, 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 Skinny Gang, what's good? It's your boy, Mr. Skinny here, back in the bed, back with another podcast, back with more special guests. We got the Soulmates in the building tonight. Y'all already know what time it is. If this is your first time rocking out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Got JoJo back. She's in her doing her military vibe tonight. Duns Kicks is on
Yeah.
vacation, but we're gonna make this thing here happen, man. Shouts out to the Soulmates for coming through, man. Show them where they can find you at and shout your information out.
Yeah, it's the Soulmates. We got a YouTube channel. That's the Soulmates, SOLEM8s, and we also on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. So y'all just type that name in. I don't think anybody else has that particular name the way we spell it. So
No, I don't think so.
Nope, you're the only one.
And also, JoJo, go ahead.
Hey y'all, it's JoJo. You can find me at Snoopy JoJo. Sorry for missing the podcast before SneakerCon, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it out. Had to work, just like I'm working right now. But I'm still here, on the podcast tonight.
That's what's up. Like I said, Dunn is on vacation, but
Living it up.
Dunn's Kicks, yeah, he's living it up. Y'all make sure y'all sub to Dunn's Kicks. Now, we got the Soulmates in the building. We're gonna start off, man, with sneaker releases. Sneaker releases this week was trash, but we did have the Satin Fives. What y'all think about those?
you want to say?
I don't. They're all right, but definitely nothing I have to have. I mean, I like fives, but I'm not really into them that much to where I need to pick these up. They're all right though. I like the
dope.
colorway.
Yeah, they dope. They are a dope shoe. It's just I think it would have been more. It would have been more of like this hysteria if they were limited. So
Yeah,
if they were limited, everybody been going after them just because the Jordan ones, the satin ones, and all that stuff that was so limited. They going for so much on resale. So it was just because these were mass produced. It's still a dope shoe.
you think they just made it like that so everybody could get their hand on the satin?
Yeah, man, it's tough. You never know what their thought process is when they come out with these shoes. You don't know if they why would they do that to the ones and not and then do a mass produced shoe in the fives. It's just I never know what they're thinking. You're always surprised when they do something like this.
It sounded like a good idea to do satin because, like you said, the ones were nice, but I don't know. I at first I did want them, but then when I kept looking at the shoe, I was kind of like, it's all right.
Yeah.
Well, the Satin 5 to me, when I first seen it in hand, I was like, man, this is a dope colorway. I automatically thought like the bread colorway would sell it. But then when I was looking at it, I was like, some people don't care about the creasing. Me personally, I wear my shoes. I don't really care about the creasing, but some people do. But my thing was, what if you snag it or something? Is it done?
It's ripped. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, is it done? But off of that, let's talk about let's see who's all in the chat.
I mean, those NASA Vans came out today.
Oh,
a lot of people not into Vans, but I know Kiana's into Vans, and she got me into Vans. So they had like a NASA collab, and I know it was like a Complex Con exclusive. It was like a gray suede or something, but the regular Vans website, they got like a NASA collab. It's like a lot of dope stuff on it with patches and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I saw the NASA collab drop today. They had Adidas drop the Beavis and Butthead collab as well. I wanted to get that merch too. I still might get that merch. It's a Journeys exclusive to Journeys. Yeah, so I might do that. Let's get to this chat, man. Because without the chat, there's no us. Chappelle Hanan, I see you. Balling on the budget, I see you. Boy, you backed out of that 1v1 at SneakerCon, man. So you know what I'm saying? We got to handle that business, bro. DJ is in the building. No Limit is in the building. Lane is in the building. Phoebus and Cece is in the building. Salute Phoebus and Cece. Definitely always love to support. Swag Jack. Steve Freeman's patrolling the chat. Let me see. Swoosh Addicts is in the building. Q the Queen is in the building. She says her favorite couple is in here. Let's Let's see what else good. Ultimate Shoe Tube, salute, bro. Love your support. Shoe Game Crazy. Retro Whiz Kid in the building. T. Wilson's in the building. We lit. Q-Tips in the building. Kicking it with Beezy's in the building. JJ All Day is in the building. T. Wilson. I think that might Grizzlies in the building. Champagne Poppy is in the building. And I think that's it. Philip G is in the building. And that's it. SneakerCon was great. We wasn't here last week, but we're back. Salute to everybody we met out there at SneakerCon. It was dope. Everybody asked about JoJo. She wasn't able to make it.
Working.
But definitely SneakerCon Atlanta was dope. SneakerCon Houston coming up. We in the works of trying to get there right now. It's not official yet, but we will keep you posted. So now back to the Solem8s. Yeah, the last couple of weeks, like last week, we wasn't able to discuss what was going on, but those Platinum 10 11s, I was disappointed in that drop. I think Jordan Brand is I think it's just certain silhouettes that you shouldn't. I use the word bastardized, like, you know, they just throw like different colorways on it. But I think it's certain silhouettes they should keep kind of like I had liked when they were just dropping 111 a year.
Yeah, it's a lot of them coming out. I think if the colorway was different, it'll be more one of them shoes that wouldn't sit. It's just that colorway for some reason. It's not. That's a little bit out of Jordan. To me, it's out of Jordan Brand's lane as far as the colorway. Like the silhouette would be dope because they've done the suede 11s before. They did the gray ones. They did
they did the Pinnacles.
Cool gray.
Yeah, the cool gray 11, that suede. They did Jeters like that. Like, I don't know. It's something about this color. I just don't think people really like this.
And then it wasn't really suede. It was nubuck.
Yeah, it's like nubuck. Yeah.
I think if they had did an all white one, like they did the prom nights, and just made it like an all white one, like they brought out before, just like re-brought that one out, I think it would have sold better.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at the colorway. I just didn't have to have them.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was all right. It was just all right.
It wasn't that bad. I copped them.
We got a donation. Guns Kicks just dropped the donation. Up here, we got to stop the press whenever we get a donation, even if it's from one of us. And we just want to say, Anytime Podcast, real never fake, rocking out with the Solem8s. Keep YouTube sizzling like steak. But now back, man. Hey, definitely, me and JoJo was waiting for this interview. Me and JoJo got some questions to ask. Like, first of all, it's not that often that you see a couple that's sneakerheads, as far as, you know what I'm saying. Like JoJo say, that's life goals.
That's relationship goals.
Yeah. But I mean, like, how was it? Because I mean, I know my habit, and I know my wife. My wife doesn't have to have sneakers; she has different habits. But for both of y'all to be in the same collectors realm, do y'all ever clash about releases? Like, or is it just like, do you sneak and buy some, she sneaks and buys some?
I don't think it's ever gotten to, like, I mean, a lot of people saw the last video that we did, but it's never really gotten to that extreme. I've always thought of that extreme, but as far as sneaking stuff in, like, it wouldn't even get to the point where we got the shoes here to have to sneak them in, because we're like, we know each other so well, like, we know when releases are coming, so it's like, okay, I know he's gonna try to get these. I know he's really trying to get these. It's like, it wouldn't even get to the point of actually getting the shoes here. But she was more into shoes than I was at the time. I always would go to the mall and just get shoes, like, but I would dog my shoes. And then when I saw that she would just take care of hers, I was like, man, I need to take care of my shoes.
I have like 5, 7 years old that still look A1, like they still look nice.
I wear mine right away. I was one of those dudes back in the day I mean, I don't know if dudes still do this, but I used to wear the shoes out the mall.
Hold on a minute. Hey, JoJo, you getting a little feedback. It must be windy out.
It is windy, but hold on.
Okay.
I can't go inside because there's other
Oh,
people
yeah,
in there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you good.
Sorry.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can mute me if it's windy. So.
No, you good. Now, what you were saying?
No, it was. I was just back in the day. I used
Huh?
to. I used to get the new shoes, but I would be like one of them dudes that would wear the shoes out the mall, out the store, and then I was like, I don't know why I'm doing that. She was like, you just dog your shoes every time you get them. That's kind of like felt like it was a waste kind of thing. I started getting more serious a few years ago about collecting and like getting more into the culture. So it was more of a transition for me than it was for her because she was already into sneakers and she was more into Vans. So once I started getting into sneakers, I was into Jordans because that was the shoe that I couldn't get when I was younger. So I didn't get a lot of Jordans or anything like that. So once I started getting into that, I started getting her into the Jordans, and then she started getting me into Vans and other shoes like that. So
Yeah, I started out with Converse though, because when I was younger, like this is the story for a lot of sneakerheads. Like your parents didn't have enough money, you know, to get
Facts.
the name
Yeah.
brand shoes.
True.
And so, yeah, when I finally started working, I started buying Converse because at the time they were like $30 a pair, so you know, affordable. And I just started racking those up. And then eventually I started getting the Vans, and like you said, he started getting me into the Jordans. So I have a few Jordans that I like, but I definitely don't like all the retros.
Yeah.
I only have for sure. I love the ones, the 11s, the 8s.
11.
Yeah, yeah. Ones, 11s, and 8s are probably my go-to.
Yeah. Once I started getting her into Jordans, she made it like a goal to go try on like 1 through 14. So as a Jordan came out, she was trying on like even if she didn't like the colorway, she wanted to see how the silhouette looked on her feet and stuff like that. So that was like an adventure. I wish we would have captured that, but her going to try on 1 through 14 whenever a release came out was pretty funny.
Sometimes you do got to put on the shoe first to see how it looks. Cause there's some.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Before I didn't like ones. Cause I thought it looked funny on my feet. But then when I saw those statins, I was like, I gotta have those.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean. Try those on.
yeah. Because I saw those 3s, those True Blue 3s.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, those are dope. But I tried them on, and they didn't look good on my foot at all. So
It'd be like that sometimes.
mhm.
Your foot looks small. I saw your Converse in the YouTube. I was like, dang, her foot looks small.
Yeah, I
That shit
wore
was
5
small.
in grade school.
Oh, you're small. Your foot's smaller than mine.
Yeah.
So y'all are from Fort Worth or Dallas or Arlington?
Fort Worth.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Funky Town, stand up,
Yeah.
Fort Worth. A lot of people don't know about that, man. Texas in the building. I actually graduated from Fort Worth as well. And looking at y'all collection, what I do like about your collection and y'all videos, if y'all haven't been watching these videos, y'all asleep. The diversity in the collections. I know that you like Vans, but I mean, like the collection is just diverse. Can you explain like how you get into different shoes? Because I know some people like just a certain brand, and then I'm like diverse too, but
Yeah. To be honest, I started out with Vans because Vans are pretty inexpensive, and I like the way they look on my foot. So, especially going to the outlets and things like that, they have buy one get one free, or not free, buy one get one half off, and so it's pretty easy to rack those up. And for me, they just go with pretty much anything you wear. So, I mean, I love a Van. Like I said, I have Converse. I started out with Converse. Easy to wear, easy to match with your outfits and things like that. Got some Nike, like I was mentioning earlier, Air Max 90s. Those are my go-to right there. Yeah, I mean, I rock what I like, so I don't have to just wear Jordans. Like that's not me.
Yeah, if it's dope, we're gonna get it. Like for me, it was just me starting out. It was just nostalgia for me. Like,
okay.
I grew up wanting certain shoes, and then when they finally started releasing them, I was like, oh man! Like I tell people all the time, the Fila 96, the Grand Hill 96s.
Yeah,
It was my favorite shoe of all time. I got a pair of them. It was the Walters Clothing in Atlanta. They actually did a collab with Fila, and they came out with these shoes, so I had to get those. That's like my favorite.
Hey, Complex Con dropping a pair.
Yeah, I want those. I've been trying to get those, man. I don't know if I've been DMing them trying to see if they're gonna do a wider release. It's like, man, I really want those shoes. It's like the shoe that got me started was a Fila 96. So a lot of people don't like that shoe. It is a bulky shoe, but for me,
yeah, they do look bulky, like some
it's a bulky shoe, but it was just nostalgia for me. I remember, I don't know how old I was. I might have been in like 3rd grade, and I saw a shoe or something like that. And I'm like, dang.
You took me back, man. You took me back. That was like 95.
Yeah, it was around that time. Yeah, and I saw those, and after that, it was the Ken Griffey Air Max 1s.
Wow.
I got a pair of those when they started retroing those, and then that just spawned it after that, and it was like all the.
Well, let me ask you, what did you think of the Jason Kidd flights back then?
I didn't care too much for those Jason Kidds back then.
That's my favorite shoe of all time.
Yeah, they were cool at the time. I really liked them, but when I saw them now as an adult, I was like, man,
yeah, now it's dated. Yeah, they dated now.
Yeah, but yeah, for the most part, man, I'm gonna get something that I like. Even if she may not even like the shoes that I like. Like I got some Asics. She don't like the Asics that I got, but I like them. So that's one thing that we both do. We try to encourage each other. Just get what you like. Like she got shoes that I don't like, but if she likes them, that's what matters. And I guess to me, I wish a lot of more people would take after that. Like trying it's hard to tame that hype beast inside you. It's like if you like it, man, you like it, man. Like I don't care what nobody say about these Fila 96s. It's the dopest shoe ever to me. Like
that's respectable.
Whatever Jordan, anything, I don't care. I'm gonna take that Fila 96 over anything.
And that's basically the foundation of a sneakerhead. Yeah. Like I mean, like don't worry about what the next man doing. I've been called a hype beast on several occasions, and at times I can admit falling into that. I mean, especially like in the Yeezy lane, but I actually do like Yeezys. But then you have to think, if Yeezy's name wasn't on them, would you know what I mean? And then I'd be like, nah. But I mean, as far as my age now, like I don't ball no more, so I'm in the real estate, so it's kind of a good look. I can rock them with my realtor clothes and stuff like that. They comfortable, but yeah, man. And that goes into what me and JoJo was talking about, like your classifications. What do you consider a sneakerhead as far as like?
Yeah, because apparently apparently I'm not a sneakerhead. Somebody said that, and I'm like, dang, because I don't do YouTube videos or post pictures of my shoes every day. I've been told I'm not a sneakerhead, or because I don't know about a certain shoe, I'm not a sneakerhead. But it's like it's not all about social media. I'd love to have time to do all that, but people work,
Exactly.
Yeah, so I got people bashing me like she's not a real sneakerhead, this, that, and the third. It's like, okay, who are you?
And she's only on the show because she's pretty. But I mean, I found her for the show through sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sneakerhead. That's such a relative term. Like I wouldn't say relative, more subjective. Because I mean, everybody has their own definition of it. There is no one definition of a sneakerhead.
Right.
For what I think is a sneakerhead may not be what she thinks a sneakerhead is.
Exactly.
It's just, to me, if you're into shoes, to the average person, we are sneakerheads.
Yeah.
The only person that critiques you are people that are so-called sneakerheads.
I would say the hype beast. I would say the hype beast.
Like what you like, and don't like what you like.
Yeah. But it's like my family members, they consider us sneakerheads because they're like, man, you got all these shoes or whatever. But for somebody like another fellow sneakerhead or something to say different, I mean, that's just their opinion at the end of the day. Because the person on the outside looking in, they just think it's like, this is ridiculous what we have.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, but I mean, that goes back to, I heard Trinidad James say this genre, like the sneaker genre, is like one of the most ratchetest genres out. Because everybody like tearing each other down, you feel me, instead of, like appreciate what everybody got.
Why can't we build each other up? Like, oh, that's your favorite shoe. That's cool. That's not my taste, but that's respectful on you. But people want to be like, oh, I'm not gonna lie. I do talk to them. I'm like, that's trash. But I wouldn't I wouldn't call someone you're not a real sneakerhead or this and that. But that's just my
Exactly.
opinion. I don't wear Adidas. I don't wear Fila's, but I'm not gonna say you're not a sneakerhead because you like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just crazy.
just like how I like Yeezys, just like how we was talking. One of my favorite shoes is the Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That all. I don't care what nobody say. I really want to get the OG one when they did like a collab and came back and they gave him like every color with every team he played on. I got the yellow ones, but I want the original black one. They just had brought those back out, but I'm gonna get it. It ain't no rush to get it. But as far as like a sneakerhead, to me, it's like you say, if I see somebody, a sneakerhead could be, I mean, like some people like know all the knowledge about the sneakers.
Yeah.
Some people, just like how sneakers look.
Right.
Some people talk about sneakers all day. Some people just casually like sneakers. I think a sneakerhead is somebody who likes sneakers, period.
Yeah.
I mean, what if
You buy what you like. Buy what you
they
like.
were just into a bunch of like Chuck Taylors, or if somebody just
Yeah.
nothing but Chuck Taylors or something. I mean, that's a sneakerhead. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's just into a different shoe. It really don't matter. Hey man, you could be into a whole bunch of Skechers.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. You can be into the Skechers. You a sneakerhead.
I mean, like, even if you don't like, just like you said, like growing up, some people don't have the money to buy a whole bunch of sneakers. But even if you just like sneakers, like I remember, like growing up, like you said, we couldn't afford sneakers, but every time we go to the mall, we hit Foot Locker just to look.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time.
Yeah. So,
Just
I
to
mean,
look.
yeah, just like, man, one day I'm gonna get these sneakers, so one day, and I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Everybody, start somewhere. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. But yeah, that's one term that you'll never get a clear cut definition. Because, like you say, everybody is the same.
Yeah.
It's just basically somebody's opinion. That's basically,
Yeah.
Can't really define that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it goes back to what y'all was saying. If you like it, rock it. Don't worry about what nobody else think. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And just keep it moving. But me and JoJo got some questions to ask. We're gonna see, just how good y'all really know each other.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to know.
You have to answer truthfully too. Don't be.
Yeah. I just call y'all the Soulmates. I need your individual name.
My name is Kiana.
Kiana.
I'm Marcus.
Marcus. Okay. And you went to Southwest, Marcus.
Yep.
Kiana, you went to Southwest too?
No, man. I went to Western Hills.
Oh, that's what's up. Know what I'm saying? Western Hills.
No, that's not.
Yeah, that's what's up. I remember that was the school I had to pick between Western Hills and Alden Heights where I was going.
Okay, you picked the right one.
Western Hills in the building. Eastern Hills in the building. But let me see what's going on out here. Marcus, what's Kiana's favorite silhouette? But I think we all know that.
She's trying to get a 1 game up, but it's probably 11s.
Like
Is
me.
he right?
I'm gonna say ones. It's been ones lately.
Oh man,
she moved the goalpost.
Oh yeah, she moved the goalpost. Kiana, what's Marcus's favorite color?
His favorite color?
Yeah.
She's trying to get a hint.
You know what? He has literally never said what his favorite color is.
Oh man, I got one.
I've never asked.
Never asked me.
Do you have a favorite color?
I mean, for the most part, I like black.
So he don't have a color. Basically.
That's good. I thought he was gonna say cowboy blue.
Yeah, I like that color, but I mean, for me, just rocking. Like,
yeah. Now, what's her favorite color?
Red.
Yeah, he got it.
What's the next question, JoJo?
You took my question already. That was an ask.
What color?
No, silhouette. So I'm trying to think of another question.
We already
Keanu,
know
what is
Marcus's
what is
favorite.
Marcus's favorite shoe?
His favorite shoe that he has.
Of all time. Yes, in his collection, his all time favorite shoe.
Last I heard, the Aqua 8s.
What?
Oh no, I think that's wrong. That's wrong.
He said what? He said what? Like, wait, that is?
Hey, can I guess?
What did you say?
We just said it.
Yeah.
We just said it.
Oh yeah, he did say the Feel It Right.
Yeah. Hey,
I forgot too.
Hey, well, Marcus, what's Kiana's favorite grail?
You got it already. The Dornbreaker 8s.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I know I'm trying to be nosy in the back of them, trying to look at their shoes.
Dornbreaker 8s, man, that's a great go-to shoe. So have y'all been collecting? Was each of y'all? Well, you said that you was more of a wearer of shoes, Marcus, and Kiana was more like a collector. But how far in the relationship did you think that y'all came along where y'all both was collecting and y'all was like, man, we got a problem on our hands?
It wasn't early in the relationship. It was more about halfway through. It was, maybe 3-4 years ago. It was probably 3-4 years ago, and that's when I started collecting more because, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of shoes, but I would get the new shoes and I would just start wearing them. So I ended up wearing them out. So after a while, I started getting the shoes, and then through my job, I wasn't really wearing shoes like that. I was wearing uniform and boots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't really wearing the shoes, so over time, I started collecting more.
Yeah, so we realized we had a problem about 3 years ago when he decided that he wanted to start copping shoes.
I was like, man, you got me up here with some raggedy shoes. We go out on these clean shoes.
She's looking all fly with her kid.
Over here looking like a disappointment. I was like,
hey, do y'all play video games too?
I play Madden. But I play it in spurts. It's like I'll have like a week or two where I'm coming home after work and I'm playing Madden, and then after a while it'd be like a month go by that I don't play it. So
yeah, it's kind of hard when you're working every day to get into that routine now.
Yeah,
I call video gaming grown-up problems. Yeah, especially when you have kids, you'll be like, man, I can't get, because I play 2K and Madden, and that Red Dead Redemption just came out. And I can't get into that, but it is what it is.
We do play a game together. We haven't played in so long, but the one game we play together is Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm telling you, relationship goals.
That's the one we haven't played in a long time just because of work. But
the original one,
we play together. Huh?
The original one or the one that's up to date?
We got an Xbox One, so the latest one that came out, that's the one we play on. I think it's like Mortal Kombat.
Who wins more? Who wins more?
I say it's even.
It's even.
I feel like I have probably a 1-up on him.
Who's your favorite character, Marcus?
It's kind of easy to go with Scorpion because
everybody picks him.
Yeah, Scorpion, but I'm a fan of Cyborg, so it's like Cyborg because he's able to like teleport. So I like going with Cyborg.
What about you, Kiana?
I'm probably gonna have to say
any
maybe
other females.
I was like Raiden.
Kitana.
Kitana. Yeah.
And then probably Raiden too. I like Raiden.
What about the female version of Goro?
What's her name? I forgot. Sheila.
I don't even know if she. Yeah.
Is Sheila or something?
She's too slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought my wife the the little Nintendo Best Buy be getting now.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that.
Yeah, her thing is that Super Mario 2. So we'll play that, or we might play punch out Mike Tyson and see who get the best score or something like that.
You know, you can unlock those to like have like more games on it or something. My cousin did that. It had like more games on there or something.
I heard you could mod it, but you know, I don't even play it that much. She good. Tecmo Bowl.
Hey, I grew up with Sega Genesis. She grew up with Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
I had Sega.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a Sega too. I had a Super Nintendo too. But did you grow up with what was the game we used to play back then? Lakers versus Celtics, EA Sports.
That was a little bit before me. I think that was on Atari or something.
Nah, that was on Sega. That was the first EA.
We had Sonic the Hedgehog. We had NBA Showdown.
Yeah.
NBA Showdown 94 was like...
Okay, well, that's when they started putting all the teams on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, before that, we had an Atari, though. We had an Atari. We had, what was it, Jordan versus Bird or something like that?
Yeah. See, I graduated in 91. So that's when I graduated, that's when Lakers versus Celtics had first came out.
When you graduated, I was born. That was the year I was born. Yeah. I'm just trying to make you feel old.
The chat say they in Mario Kart, Mr. Entertainment.
Oh, Mario Kart? That's on the Nintendo 64? That was fun.
Mr. Entertainment's in the building. You will be on soon, sir. And let's see what else. Snoop.
Oh, I have a question. So, is there like ever like shoes you guys buy together and like maybe one of you don't like it, but you still buy it because the other one liked it?
Nah. I strictly buy it because I'm not gonna buy a shoe that I don't like, and I don't, because then I won't wear it, and then it's just a waste of money. So
now
definitely not.
She won't admit this, but I will admit this, that we've gotten shoes together that I had regret afterwards. Like, it's a dope shoe, but I was like, I really didn't have to have.
What shoe did you regret?
The Bread 8s. And I was like, that's a dope shoe. I like the pictures and everything. And we went and got the shoe. We did a video and everything. I still got the shoe. But I was like, dang, did I really need that shoe? Like, I'm not an 8 person. Like, it's certain 8s that I like. So it's just like, I kind of regret that one.
After the video was done, you regret?
No. It was way after that, like a year later. When did they come out? Last year or something like that?
It was like, I thought it was like
2 years ago, whatever.
Yeah, that's like a shoe. My thing is, man, with all those different silhouettes, like this here just started happening to me probably about this year. I'm like, man, do I really need a bread in every silhouette?
Yeah.
So that's how you know. Like,
that's what's starting to happen. Is this the end of the year right now?
Yeah, man. I was just like, really, the bread to me is the bread 1, bread 11, and maybe the bread 4 and the bread 4. Yeah. But after that, it's like, man, it's overkill because you got to think they came out, and I got the shoe now. I like the bread toe ones.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's just bread. But now, since LeBron done went to LA, I see a lot of purple stuff dropping.
Yeah, that purple, man. That's the LeBron effect, man.
That purple 12, the GS 12 for the females, I like that shoe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wish they had did that for everybody. I like that.
You know, I have that feeling all the time. I wish they had done that for everybody. GS sizes, come on, man. Like, y'all get some really dope colorways.
Yes, they do.
But y'all can wear them, though.
We can't fit them.
Not the biggest size you have is like, what, a 7 or something sometimes?
Yeah, our lowest size is coming like an 8.
It's like
7 to 14, 7 to 13.
Yeah.
So for females, that's what, 5.5?
That's like a 7.5, 7 or 7.5. Wait, you're talking about?
If it's a men's 7, it's a female what? 6.5.
Like an 8, 8.5, I think.
It's like a women is like a
they're like a half. They're like a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I wear usually a 7.5, but I wear in youth size like between like a 5.5 to a 6.5. Depends on the shoe though. Sometimes I have to try it on. That's why I get scared to buy shoes online because some of them they don't fit right.
Yeah.
So do either one of y'all own a pair of Yeezys?
No.
I got a pair of Yeezys and I sold them because I tried them on. It just didn't look right on my feet.
Oh,
I actually did a video on them, and it was the blue tint Yeezys. That was the first time I ever had Yeezys, and I tried that shoe on. After I did the video, I did the review on. I tried that shoe on and was like, yeah, these is about to
but
go.
just like, let me get that 350.
Yeah, let me go ahead and let these go. You look horrible. It look good on my foot. So I mean, that's not knocking anybody that wears them. Man, you wear whatever you want, but I'm not gonna wear something just because it's in style. If I don't like the way it looks, I ain't wearing it.
True. Like I said, I got into them basically off the comfort, but then you can't really tell nobody who knows shoes that you got into them off of comfort, because if that was the case, you just buy regular boots. You just buy regular, you wear outlet boots.
Go get them tubulars.
Yeah, I got some.
Tubulars.
I call them the fake Yeezys. Let me see if I got them close by me. I got them. and to make it so bad, I got the turtle dove colorway too. I was like, yo, I'm never gonna be able to get no Yeezys. Let me grab these real quick. And then I just started coming up off Yeezys. I still got them. But definitely, man, definitely. Like we said, man, it's a blessing, man. Y'all able to enjoy life together. You know what I'm saying? And especially in the same things that y'all like to do, and it doesn't interfere, you know what I'm saying, in y'all everyday lives as far as both of y'all being collectors. And I just love seeing it, man. Love seeing y'all channel.
I do too. I
love seeing your channel. I love supporting y'all. I love watching y'all. And
appreciate it.
we definitely, man, we definitely got to do this again.
Yeah, no problem, man. Man, it's just fun, man. Just being a part of the culture. You know, everybody that interacts with us, everybody that watch our videos or follow us on Instagram, that we talk back and forth, man. It's just fun to us, man. It's something to it kind of shows you like it's more to life than, you know, just going to work, coming back home, just doing that everyday stuff. You know, doing something that you love doing. It's just it gets no better than that. So
yeah, hey, Q the Queen say I don't cop for comfort, going somewhere. Hey, we was at SneakerCon. Hey, I meant to try to get the SneakerCon Dallas too, but I think that was like around the time I had just left Fort Worth. My father had passed. I came down there for the funeral, and I just had left. I think that's why I didn't get back, but I'm definitely gonna get back down there soon. Probably like around Father's Day or something like that. And I definitely got to look y'all up. We got the vlog or something.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. We definitely gonna be around. So
yeah,
man, like I say, I appreciate y'all, man. Congratulations, Kiana. I heard you just graduated.
Man, that's why I ain't been copping. I have not done anything else but school. And I'm just ready to get it over with. I'm happy it's over with. And I can get back to copping these J's or whatever.
Now I'm in that same boat. I'm saving money. That was the last pair of J's. I bought those 11s.
Yeah.
Now I gotta save money.
Before we go, what do y'all think has been the shoe of the year so far? And what are y'all looking forward to cop before the year's out?
Shoe of the year so far. I know what it probably is for you, but for me,
you gonna tell me what my shoe of the year is?
I'm gonna have to go. This is gonna be very unpopular. My shoe actually the Fresh Prince 5s, and that goes to nostalgia. Like I said,
How about with the no laces?
Yeah, the no laces. So that was my.
Hey, got the rock with the shirt, the Fresh Prince shirt.
That's just my personal thing, just because, like I said, nostalgia. I grew up watching that show. I tried to make it work with my Payless shoes, the no laces thing. It didn't work out. So I was like, when I get a chance to get these 5s, and then they came with the concept, I was like, this is dope. I tried the shoe on, and it didn't feel loose, and it was snug, like I had shoelaces in. I was like, oh yeah, these is it. So that was it for me.
Man, maybe The satin shattered backboard one.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised with those.
Yeah.
Oh,
The shoe of the year.
What you say, JoJo? What's yours?
she took mine because since I got those, I actually rock those a lot. They're probably getting dirty, but it's okay. I would say for me that
If
I'm
they
still
get
trying
dirty,
to.
you can always use crap.
Oh, I do have that too. I'm still trying to get those off-white Serena Air Maxes. Like I missed those again. Like I cannot believe it.
For some reason, the iPhone was tripping on that when they released the Blazer.
I heard they supposed
That's
to
what
have
people
a
were
special.
saying.
I heard they supposed to have a special iPhone re-release. That's what I heard.
Hey,
It's supposed to be like a shock drop just for the iPhone because they know what happened.
Yeah, I was on it too. I was like, it's not letting me scratch.
I was too. I was going all around, and when I got in, it said, "You are too late."
I know everybody was complaining about that. iPhone users.
But my sneaker of the year so far as of right now, I go back and forth, but I think the Black Cement 3.
Yeah, that's a dope one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then I did like the Nike Epic React when they dropped, and then but I have to go with the Black Cement 3. The shoe that I'm looking forward to, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean,
Don't say
to
it.
me, Concord is just
I
like,
knew you were gonna say that.
no, that's not my shoe.
Oh,
I'm saying that's the reason why I'm not saying that
Oh.
shoe, because I feel like everybody's gonna be able to get them, and you know I think that Rookie of the Year won.
Yeah, she like those. Keanu like those.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that shoe. I got to see it at SneakerCon, and I really had liked it, so I'm looking forward to that.
Are they having those in GS sizes?
I believe so, because when I was about to buy them, a dude pulled me to the side and was like, "Man, don't spend all your money and get them early, man. They're gonna be readily available." So I was like, "Appreciate it."
Yes, you want
I
those?
hope so.
Then you like the not what is it, not for resale?
Yeah, not for
ones?
resale. I like those.
I like those, but I think those are hype. But because I'm like, how are you gonna say they're not for resellers, but everybody's gonna be reselling them? It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I like them, but unfortunately, I'm not optimistic that they're gonna be available in GS sizes. I just have a feeling that it's not.
I think it's an NRG. I think it's gonna be an NRG.
I like the yellow pair. I mean, I like the red pair too, but I just got so many red and black shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if I can get my hands on this Complex Con exclusive Grant Hill Fila 96s, that would be my shoe of the year.
Skinny gang, y'all in the chat, y'all hear that? Oh, Shumanati's done got in here. What's good? Hey, y'all in the chat, if y'all can make that happen, man, for Mark of the Soulmates.
I want the white pair with that gold strap on the back. Man, them things are so clean.
And JoJo, what you looking forward to? It's a lot of
those animal print Air Maxes. I'm still looking for those. I found them in a 7, but that's not my size.
The animal pack.
Yeah, that's what I want. But I found them, but in a 7, that's not my size.
Which one you want? The 95s or the ones?
The ones, not the 95s. The ones. I like the Air Max ones better.
This might sound hype beaches, but Off-White it's dropping like some green Air Force Ones, I think. Supposed to be like the end of this month, and I really like how they look.
I don't want to be. You know what? I get caught up in trying not to be a hype beast because I have not worn a pair of Air Force One since high school.
Me neither, man.
For me to get one now, and then it'll be an Off-White. People be like, "Come on, man."
I did cop the Rasheed Wallace ones just because of Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, I saw Q the Queen had the blue ones. I was like, dang, them things.
Yeah, she did have them on. I seen her flexing in the picture talking about, everybody rocking all this stuff. I killed them with the Rasheed. I was like, I got them too. But I let her flex like that.
Yeah. I'll be skeptical of getting the any Air Force Ones now. It's like, man, because I know if I get an Air Force One, it's gonna be kind of like a hype shoe. Because I just ain't gonna about to go just get a pair of Air Force Ones. So it's like I'd rather just pass on them.
T Ward in this thing. Hey, so did anybody do any of y'all own the gold toes?
Yeah, the Goto ones.
Did they crease on you?
Let me look. I haven't looked at those in a minute. Let me see.
How many times did you wear them?
I wore them once. We did a lookbook on them, and I wore them once.
Nah, they're not creased.
Nah, they're not creased. I wore them once, but
I think I'm about to un-DS mine then.
well, she always says I walk kind of funny, so it's
Shoot, you got to. That's that sneakerhead walk.
Oh, you walk without bending your foot?
Yeah.
It's like all my shoes pretty much don't have creases in them, even though I wear them. It's just, I guess, it's the way I walk or whatever. So nah,
he don't bend his toes when he walks. He's trying not to get the crease in
Yep.
there.
that too, man. Stay flat.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret about Q the Queen too. She likes to hang out in trap houses. I bet y'all didn't know that.
You better stop.
It's true. It's documented. Check her Instagram. But definitely, man. Hey, man, we could chop it up all night, but this here is not an all-night show. I know that the chat wants us to go into overtime, but this here is a family show. Y'all got a family show. Hey, before we go, can you tell us the secrets? Man, just give everybody. It's a beautiful thing, man, to see a relationship, man. Not just a black relationship. Any relationship that's working, and then y'all like in YouTube together. Can y'all give people like tips on, like how y'all make this thing work?
I say communication, first of all. That's like the key to any relationship, not just a marriage or a boyfriend girlfriend type thing. Like communication is important. You have to know what. If I want to know what he's thinking or what he wants, I can't just assume that this is what it is. I need to talk to him about it. So
yeah,
that's probably my number one thing.
I guess for me, it's for both of us. Is for people on the outside looking in, it's hard work. It's not easy to be in. I wouldn't say any marriage is easy, but I can't speak on everybody's relationship. But I can tell you from my experience, it is hard work. Every day is not rainbows and sunshine. You do have arguments. You do have, things that you go through, but going through life is hard enough. Knowing that you have somebody there that understands and is there to pick you up when things are going bad, that's always a great feeling to know that she's always got my back. I always got her back. We argue about, like, now we're at the point where we argue about little stuff. It's not even anything major, but when things major come about, we talk so much. It's just like talking to a friend. So it's like I could tell her anything, she could tell me anything. And like I said, it's hard work. I do a lot of things that she doesn't like, and I continue to do stuff that she may continuously have to tell me to do, and she may get frustrated with that, but she does the same thing with me. But at the end of the day, we gonna ride this thing out. So
Q the Queen and T Ward say y'all keep them skits going.
First skit. We were thinking about doing these skits for, I don't know. I was like, man, what do you think about doing some skits? And
that skit was fire though.
She's been wanting to do skits, and I'm like, man, I don't know about doing a skit.
Just to change it up a little bit.
To change it up.
Yeah, you got to, especially when, like, now I say like sneakers is slow.
Yeah, and she wanted to do the skits, and I was like, man, well, we both got to come up with ideas. But at the time, she was like in school or whatever, so she was like, I ain't coming up with nothing. So she waited on me to come up with ideas for a skit, and then I finally came up with one. I got some other ideas for some other skits too, but we just gonna kind of sprinkle them in there, here and there, man.
Hey, how do y'all find like the balance between? Well, I guess y'all do YouTube together. So like the balance between like work and YouTube and family time.
She helps me balance that because I came in to YouTube with a mindset that I was going to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a video. I want to put a video out every week. I told her that before I started. I was like, if you're not going to be able to do this with me, then I'm not going to do it. Like, I want to be able to do this consistently once a week. So when she got on board with that, that was good with that. And then as far as balancing family, she always lets me know, you know what, we don't have to film everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, sometimes we go out, you don't have to. I would always, if it was up to me, y'all would see us vlog every weekend because we're going out to the movies, we go out to dinner, we go out to eat. I was like, man, this is good content. We need to do this. Like, nah, just put it away.
Keeping up with the soulmates.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take some time for yourself, and if you don't, you're just gonna get burnt out.
Yeah. I know, like sometimes, like when like me and my wife go out with the kids, she'll be like, you need to have your camera out. You always recording them damn shoes. You need to record the kids. I'm like, man, I try to keep that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah, she is right. I guess I got to start a family channel.
Yeah. But I was trying to mix that in because, you know, I didn't want people to think that we were just all about shoes. So y'all might do some videos where we're at the gun range or we'll go somewhere else out to eat or something like that. So, I mean,
definitely, man. YouTube will try to put you in a box.
Yeah, it can't be in a box because, you know, like it'd be like a situation right now where sneakers really not popping right now. So, like, you got to find other things to consistently bring out content. So we'll always try to sprinkle in other things just to stay consistent.
Definitely, man. Again, man, me and JoJo appreciate you coming.
Yes.
John is gonna be mad because he didn't see you get to talk to y'all, but he's in the chat. And we definitely appreciate you coming by the Anytime Podcast, man. And if there's anything we can do for y'all, man, don't hesitate to reach out.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all having us, man. This was fun.
Man, shout your stuff out, man.
Solem8s, man. Y'all can type that in anywhere, man. We on all social media platforms, man. Solem8s.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
YouTube. Y'all, you know, holler at us. We respond to we try to respond to everybody. Well, we do pretty much respond to everybody, but if you talking, you know, sideways, we probably won't even respond. But we're getting out there. You know, people got crazy comments all the time. We actually laugh at that stuff. So if y'all have crazy comments, you're not doing anything but adding more attention to it. So it's just.
I always let everybody know you got one. You can get one off, but after that, you're gonna have to open up another account to get back.
No, we actually laugh at this stuff. That's what's crazy. People think because we don't respond to the negative stuff. We actually are like it's almost tears. Like it's hilarious. But
people are so angry.
Yeah, people are so angry.
They really are.
They are for real.
You know, they wake up angry.
Yeah, but I have friends that say, "Man, why don't you just block them?" I was like, "No, I need them to be subscribed to the channel too. Like, I don't need to block these people. I need them to comment, hit the dislike button. I need them to subscribe to the channel. Just people that like us. So I need both of them. Like, you can't have, you know, anybody that you see that's successful. They got both. So you just like don't have all people that like you. So." I need both of them. I need negative people too. So.
Facts, man. JoJo, let them know where you at.
I'm only on Instagram right now. Be JoJo. Don't have time to do YouTube yet.
And y'all already know where I'm at. Mr. Skinny Gang, Mr. Skinny on YouTube. You already know. I love the Skinny Gang. Appreciate y'all rocking out with us because you're giving us the time to watch our videos and support us. And that's one thing in life you can't get back. Catch me on Instagram at Mr.Skinny_803. Also on Snapchat, Twitter, all that good stuff. Just watch my videos at the end. You'll see where it's at. On behalf of Duns Kicks, subscribe to Duns Kicks. Subscribe to Snoopy JoJo, subscribe to the Solem8s. Everybody's link will be in the description. If not by tonight, then before the week is out. So with that being said, y'all already know how we leave here. So we out of here, man. Love y'all.